Continue now with Mr. Trump, who is in Ohio this evening. Now, we'll get to Obamacare in a moment. I got one more question about the campaigning. Do you believe you would be ahead if not for the Access Hollywood stuff?
I just don't know. I think it was very negative. It was locker room talk. The microphone was not supposed to be on. Not that I make that as an excuse for myself, but certainly it was an illegal act that was NBC. It was not supposed to be on.
You think it was illegal what they did, putting that tape out?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, that was a private locker. You know, that was a private dressing room. Yeah, that was.
Are you going to take any action after the election against NBC?
Well, you'll see. You'll see.
You know, so
you're going to see after the election. But I will tell you. First of all, shouldn't have been said. But it was, you know, it was locker room talk. And, yeah, I mean, you know, we're going to find out soon enough, I will tell you.
All right. Obamacare, not doing well. I think any measure, any fair-minded person would say a lot of Americans are getting hurt. You have to pay more for their premiums, more deductibles. They're getting their choices of doctors filed down. It doesn't seem, though, that the Democratic base, which wanted Obamacare so much, cares. They don't seem to care. You don't see an outrage building on the left about Obamacare. I'm wondering if you know why that is.
I think they care. I think people care. I think people are getting wiped out. The state of Arizona, which is just an amazing place. I'm going there in 2 days. The great state of Arizona, 116% increase. I think they're going to care when they actually see the bills start pouring in. And the numbers they gave, you know, 24, 25% increase, I don't believe that. I think the minimum is going to be 40% and 50%. Yeah, I think the people are going to care.
All right. Can you tell me simply, because you know I'm a simple man and have trouble grasping complicated situations. You say you're going to revoke and replace Obamacare. I know you want to have insurance companies compete nationwide and no boundaries, and that would drive premiums down. What else? What else? Are you going to subsidize 30 million people who can't afford insurance? Are you going to help them out?
I like the concept of health care savings accounts. I think it's great. You must get rid of the boundaries between the states so that we have competition, because right now you'll have competition.
But what
you'll
about
have
the
one
indigent
insurance company or two.
You know, one of the reasons the Obamacare thing is going through the roof is because there are 30 million Americans who have trouble doing anything. They can't work, they don't work, whatever, and now the Obama administration is giving them free health care. Will you continue that?
All right. So, well, I view it as two groups. I mean, the people that can afford it, it will be much lower, much better, much lower price, and really phenomenal. There'll be tremendous competition. And by the way, there'll be plans that you're not even talking about right now because the competition will make great plans, but much lower price, much better. Now, you're going to block grant Medicaid to the states, and they're going to take care of the people that cannot take care of it.
Okay, so the states really get the responsibility to do that, not the feds.
Absolutely. You block grant to the states, the Medicaid, and it'll work out so much better than what we have right now.
Maybe.
This is a nightmare. Hey, Bill, I have friends that are doctors. They have more accountants than they have nurses. They're going to leave. They don't even want to be doctors anymore.
I've never been a big fan of government health care. Now, finally, you say that Hillary Clinton is pooped. She's tired. She can't. What are you saying now about her? She's exhausted or what? I didn't quite understand.
I think she is very low energy. I think we need somebody with extreme energy.
Who's lower energy, Jeb Bush or Hillary Clinton?
Well, I'm not sure. That's pretty close, but I would probably say Hillary.
All right,
I mean, I saw her after the second debate, and she could barely make it to the car.
Yeah.
This is not what we want. Hey, Bill, this is not what we want, to negotiate with China, to beat ISIS, to work against Putin, okay? This is not what we want.
Well, her birthday was yesterday.
Who knows?
She's 69,
let's see what happens.
though.
I think we're doing very well.
Yeah, she's okay. She's all over
Yeah, I
the
don't
place.
care. Look, there's something going on, and I don't know what's happening, but I can tell you this is she goes away for 3, 4, 5 days, and she doesn't leave the house, and then she comes back. And the interesting thing is, I had 8 stops over the last day. And funny, she said, yesterday we opened a great hotel on Pennsylvania Avenue. I went to cut a ribbon real quick. She said, Donald Trump is off the path, okay? You know, off the path. Give me a break. It's probably the first time I've done anything outside of this, like in a month. But, you know, I wanted to check on the work. We built a great hotel. By the way, under budget, ahead of schedule. That was one of the reasons I wanted to be there. Under budget, and ahead of schedule. This country does not do that.
All right.
And
we really appreciate it. We know how busy you are. It's fine. I hope you'll come back next week, the last week, and talk to us again, Mr. Trump. Thank you very much.
I will.
All right.
I will. Thank you, Bill.